What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings. I use he, him pronouns, and welcome to my garish. Hey, I did it again. Forgot to turn on this damn light. And this damn light. Welcome in. Hello. Whoa! How we doing? Hi. Welcome in, Michael. Oh my gosh. Michael, welcome back from vacation. Scorned body, congrats on your firsties. Thank you for the lurkins. Danny Bands, welcome in. Chandra, C-Dub. Turn on the lights. How else are we supposed to see you? Will forever be in your sweetest dream, in your firmest, moistest nightmare, here, alongside you, waiting, chewing, loudly, with my mouth open, at the dinner table, wearing a hat. I put my feet up on the dinner table. Look over to your left. Look back. Now I'm no longer wearing pants. It's even more offensive. Oh no, he shit the chair. Yeah. Improv, right? You look like the perfect Scooby-Doo villain who was a school teacher who hates kids in the 80s. I've been teaching for 30 years, but fuck these kids. That's right. If you chew loudly at the dinner table, I'm slapping you. I mean, it's not good. A fun fact is that my wife hates chewing gum. Like, hates chewing gum. And I think it's because of her sisters and what they did with chewing gum when she was younger. But, I have not had chewing gum in 10 years as a result. I mean, 8. 8, let's be real. He's an actor. An actor. Man, I don't know. I can't even land this joke. It's gonna be like, yeah, like, every once in a while I do stuff, on behalf of the LGBTQIA community and I call myself an ally. But like, I'm a thespian. I used to hum when I ate as a kid. Honestly, that's not so bad. That's kind of cute. Like, especially as a child. I feel like there's a certain point at which that becomes less adorable. But like, I love when dogs do it. Like little puppies when they sit at their bowls and they're just so good. Need to stop chewing gum when posing. My face looks professionally like Igor or Igor. Just supporting your wife not having gum. I mean, I have to. If I want smooches, I cannot have gum. It's a rule. It's not a rule that I'm super happy about, but it's a rule. I'll do it. Hey, we got new shoes. I got new shoes today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Andy, welcome in. Can I get some mod love for Andy, by the way? If anyone is willing to provide a little bit of mod love. Before we get too far into
I know
things.
what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Joe Raid! Oh my gosh. Joe Workouts with the juicy raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How are we doing? Hello. Welcome in, Pitbull. Welcome in, Joe Raiders. Welcome in, Joe. Oh my gosh, Joe Workouts. Where in the beans is the auto shout for Joe? Welcome in, Raiders. As if Joe Workouts really needs a shout out. If you are not familiar with Joe, where you been? Where you been, buddy? Where you been? She is the sweetest, the kindest, the just an incredibly knowledgeable trainer. Is so thoughtful and welcoming to her community. Thank you, Joe, so much for the raid. It's so good to see you. I hope the shred was great today. I'm always honored whenever you grant me the ability to care for your community for a little bit after your stream. Thank you. Raiders, I'm Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we sometimes play video games all the time. We're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you and enjoying rad stories together. I'm so glad you're here. Gaston, welcome in. I hope you have a great meeting. I hope it's not as bad as you think. Jeff Nippert is making me do dumbbell shrugs. It's 2024. We're still doing dumbbell shrugs. Ooh. Ooh, why did I say it that way? That's not cool. I'm gonna adjust this. I'm a little more comfortable with a little bit of downward angle. I think that's what I need in my life right now. Here we go. I love dumbbell shrugs. Should I not be? I mean, I just haven't done them in a long time. I haven't done shrugs in a very long time. Because I got a little hurt doing shrugs at one point, and it was overall an overtraining situation. But I probably just have good trap genetics, and as a result have not really felt the need to do shrugs. So I don't know. If you haven't seen me do shrugs, that is because I have not seen an argument to doing shrugs. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I need to build a little more well, see, here's the thing is like I do a couple of things for traps that are not shrugs. I hit traps incidentally through other movements like rows. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You've activated my trap card. I don't know what I was thinking when I put that as the name of that emote. But that's just what it was. You've activated my trap card. Hey, real quick, let's go over this workout today. We're day 4 of week 2 split of half marathon training, which could potentially turn into marathon training, but probably will remain as half marathon training. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. We're going to see how I feel when I do my long run this weekend. We're going to do warm-ups, scap push-ups, and cheerleaders, which are the hoop, 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 hoop with a band. We'll do some barbell bench press as we've been doing on Fridays. Today, we're going to try the thing that I'm doing, experimenting with right now is having a week of higher volume and a little bit, I'm basically alternating undulating periodization. So like we're going to do a couple of heavier set, or we're going to do a top set on bench press, and then we're going to back it down a little bit and go for a little higher volume. As we've been doing a little bit of heavier work earlier this week. We're going to do some pull-ups, a sequence of 5x9, hopefully. Potentially have to drop that count down to 8 or 7, depending on fatigue. Chest flies, I haven't decided if I'm going to do band flies or dumbbell flies. We'll see how the joints are feeling. We'll do some dumbbell skull crushers and easy curls as a superset, most likely. Then we'll do some lateral raises and rear delt raises as a superset. Just a little shoulder burnout. And then if we have some time, we'll hit some abs. If you got any questions, hit me up in chat. Hit me up in the DMs. Hit me up on Discord. Do what you got to do. But we will get this thing going. First off, I got to show you my shoes. I just got some brand new shoes. Because I've been using the same pair of Nike Frees, I realized, for like 5 years, 6 years, maybe longer. Yeah. You should be all trained up the way you'd run through my mind. I'm here for it. Welcome in, Paul. Brand new feet gloves, that's right. Handschuh. I think is one German way of saying shoes. Yeah. So I over intellectualized my my search for shoes for so long, and then I was like, you know what? I just need shoes. I need new shoes that are a little bit more stable, a little bit less falling apart, a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. And my other lifting shoes are also Reeboks. My squat shoes are Reeboks. So I saw that Reebok was having a sale on these bad boys. I thought, like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get just some kind of basic ass. They were 50% off, maybe 60% off. I saved a lot of money on these bad boys. So it's entirely possible they won't fit super well, and I will have to return them. But I'm pretty sure I got the size right. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. We'll throw them on, see how they feel. I gotta get this. This is like a completely fresh unboxing. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Hold on. If you look carefully, you can see like there's a little bit. I didn't even notice there was a little bit of design here on. I don't know what you would call that. Like texturing. What are those? Is that like a little? What is this texture made out of? It almost looks like there's a little like Coke bottle in there. I don't know, dude. It's kind of sick though. Kind of sick though. This is a pair of, what are these called? These are the where are you? Nanoflex TR2. So they're not Reebok's most expensive pair of cross trainers, but they're kind of like one version of last year's version. C Dub, welcome in. Can I get a shout for Paul, please? If possible. What do you think of the zero drop barefoot shoe craze? So I went through my zero drop phase. Now, I think that zero drop, if it works for you, is great. I think that also there are probably some people who are doing zero drop that don't have the good form to support using a zero drop shoe, especially with running. Because zero drop means like zero support, you know? Not zero support, but very little support. Like the wide toe box thing is interesting. So I had a pair of Ultras, ALTRAS, for a while that worked really well for me. And they also broke the shit out of my body because I was a heel striker that was told to use barefoot shoes. We'll see you soon, Gaston. Also, Tinker and Hearthstoner, welcome in. Hello. Welcome in, y'all. Yeah, so I went from having like a support shoe to someone's like, you should try these Ultras. And I put on the Ultras and I took them for a run. And the first moment that I started like taking off down a hill and like hitting my heels on the ground, I was like, oh no. Oh no, I can't do this anymore. And so I had to change my running form, but that led to me like overreaching and trying to overemphasize the use of the toes and the upper midfoot or like forward midfoot. And so I ended up getting like really messed up and injured after doing an entire marathon training season on those. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. It was a mess. So I don't think they're bad. I just think you should be ready to use them. And if you're ever going to invest in a pair of running shoes, like that aren't just grabbing a pair off the shelf, or if you're not just going to grab a pair off the shelf and you are going to go into like a running shop, or like consider going into a running shop and asking for some help, because they will, most places, if you see a treadmill inside, that's a good sign, buddy. That's a good sign. That means someone, if they are not super busy, may be willing to help you out and give you a gait analysis. So, ay, ay, ay. Tinker, it's so good to see you. Hearthstoner, Michael, welcome back from Yellark. We got to get warmed up. These are nice. They feel good. I like the color. I like the fit. I don't run, but they're fine for me. Running then, I could see the benefit of something with more support. I'm not a fan of some of the Uber Cloud cushion shoes around these days. I think it needs to be met with a little bit of moderation, right? Please work, Mr. Mouse. Please stay working. Welcome in, Tally. How are you doing? We're going to get going on a warm-up. You may be wondering, Mr. Runnings, why do you do like a full body warm-up even though you're doing an upper body workout? Because I want to. Because I freaking want to. Oh, thank you, Tinker. Yeah, dude. Today, you know what? Today hasn't been so bad. I was so backed up on work earlier this week that like, I mean, y'all noticed that I canceled stream on Wednesday and had to go and lift after work, which ended up being kind of nice, except for having to go to the real crowded gym. Oh. But that was probably one of the better choices I've made in a while, because it allowed me to oh boy. It allowed me to get caught up a little bit more and like take some phone calls that I needed to take, which made just the rest of the week so much less stressful. I really love doing workout streams in the middle of the day, and if work gets to a certain point, it just makes things really difficult. Oh, if I'm not careful. Sire Lee, how are you? All right. Tinker, was it Excellent Flex? Was that the other stream that I was seeing you in earlier this week? Warm-ups are never a bad idea. Michael, what's your favorite warm-up? Do you do the greatest stretch ever? You in the suit with the stash remind me of Sebastian Stan in the bronze. Hold on. Interesting. But he doesn't have a mustache in that movie.
Are you single?
Hello? Someone just dropped biddies on me? Did someone just throw their biddies at me? Scissors, thank you so much for the biddies, my guy. Thank you, thank you. Hell, you've been sick for 4 days. What kind of sick? Do you got the stomach ick? Or is it more of a head cold stuff? Zaxbra, welcome in. Today's gonna be 96. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take baby mints to the pool or not. Ooh. Do you have like shady areas at the pool? That's such a hard call. Because I feel like it would be nice, but also you got to be really careful. But I don't know shit about babies. I don't know about taking care of babies. I do little to no warm-ups. I'm ashamed. But I do stretch and Theragun a lot, whether or not I work out. Stretching is so good. Do y'all remember when there was this like weird anti-stretching culture? I don't know if maybe I just caught the tail end of that, and it wasn't actually true.
Scrap asked me,
Oh boy.
what is the appropriate response when someone throws their biddies at you? I have no idea what you're talking about, but if someone's throwing their biddies at you, you need to shut that down real quick. Respect yourself and demand respect from others. Don't let anyone treat you like a pushover. Oh, yeah.
Shut that down real quick. All right, well, now we know. Good thing, too. How else would we know? Thank you, Macho Man. We're going to do some scat push-ups. Let me, before I forget, is this a new gym? What up, Fox? How are you doing? Let me get a shot for generic Scissors. Scissors, how you doing, my guy? What are you doing today? I'm not sure. I think as long as I keep him in the pool, I'll be okay. Concerned about when I have to take him out to leave or apply more sunblock. Oh, yeah, I mean, 96 is hot. Hot. Strugglini with a side of sufferoni. Is there any cheese with that sufferoni? I would like some sufferoni and cheese. Always an excellent Flex stream. Nice seeing you in there and giving great feedback. I mean, Flex has just got such a great community over there. Like, just immediately come in and it's wholesome and welcoming. I don't know. Like, and I did not realize that he had been doing full timing for so long. These are cheerleaders. So we're taking a band, a loop band, pressing outward, trying to push out with the elbows, and keep the subscapular under the shoulder, drawn backward, and then doing little overhead presses. Whew. We'll do one more round of those warm-ups, but I'll set up bench press real quick before I forget. I am the world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that, I push my fingers into my... Sorry. Every once in a while, I remember the time when I listened to Slipknot. and just kind of get drawn back into it. Do you have AC in there? No, I do not. And my thermometer broke too, so I don't even know how hot it is. But it's supposed to get up to 86 around here today. By the time we wrap up, it'll probably be around 86 in this garage. We will suffer. But we will first get warm. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? You want me to do the robot? Shouldn't we listen to Beastie Boys first? Welcome in, Byron. Thought you looked like The Walking Dead on Insta. Please recover. Wait, Generic, what happened to you? Dude, are you okay? He and his wife are super nice. Always wanting to make sure anyone that comes in is supported. We should do a little shout. Shout out. Excellent. Is there an underscore? Bougie Bones, welcome in. How's it going? It's killing me that I can't remember. Is it excellent underscore flex? Still hot, the thermometer broke. I mean, here's the thing. I, like most people, have been buying, not most people, many people, I've been purchasing Govee products from time to time. And I got this little thermostat tile that came in a 2-pack so I could track the temperature out here. But for some reason, this one is just not, it's not working. Every other Govee thing that I've had has worked great. But like that one tile has not been bad, has not worked. Making some major progress after switching to the day shift. That's great, Byron. I'm glad. And you're cut back on lactose. That's a good change. I mean, it's a good change if you're lactose intolerant, right? Welcome in, Max. Bougie Bones. My morning is good. My morning has been pretty good. I'm a little behind on my steps today. I'm definitely in that mode right now where I've been trying to just get shit done. Ugh. And it was a real rainy morning.
I look like I know what a JPEG
Oh boy.
is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Whoa!
I look like I know what a JPEG is.
Blowing up over here.
Picture of a goddamn
Dang
hot
hot dog. Zachbot. What's up, Zach? Thank you, Greenie, for that resub. Oh my goodness. Anna's here. Cook's here. Boom! Boom! Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? Hey. 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 My name's Joe. I go by Cool Running Sarah on Switch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, play video games. No, we don't. All the time. We are an inclusive community. It's all about getting moving in the ways that work for you, enjoying rad stories together. And we try to lift like our big boy Zach. We don't always lift as much as he does because he's big. Because he's so big, he's so strong. Maybe if I do a couple of dreamer bulks, I'll get as big as Zach is. But I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. But Raiders, take care of yourselves. Zach, if you got to go, I totally get it. Can I get a mod to get a big shouty for Zach when you get a chance? Thank you so much for sharing your community, my dude. If you are sticking around, how was that lift? Tell me what them shoulders do. Quad. Hello. Oh boy. Wouldn't that be nice? Y'all want to hear something that's like mildly heartbreaking? It's mildly heartbreaking, but it's really not that big of a deal. I found out 2 weeks ago that the day before my bodybuilding show, I had a 75 viewer average, but I had not met any of the other components required for hitting partner. Because I had cut back on streaming because of prep. How much of a bad idea is it to do the assault bike for my cardio right now? What did you do beforehand? What are the other components? You have to stream 12 different days. It's something like, what is it? Like 16 different days in a month. 12 different days in a month. So like you can't stream twice in a day. And you have to hit a certain hours threshold along with it. And so, because all of my streams were so short, because I was trying to just be really careful about how much time I spent doing X, Y, and Z. And some of my streams were really long, and on the same day, we just like almost got there. But it's okay. Trust the process, right? Yeah. But it will happen eventually. Flank. Hello, Papa Flank. How are you doing, big man? Deadlifts, bench, both paws, rows, hamstrings, and traps. Hit the bag a little, so it's cardio time. Hey, you know what? If you want to get on the assault bike, I say do it. It's not a bad idea. No more than 20 minutes. You hear me, mister? 5 minutes of Tabata will put a little hair in your chest. I've got a mustache. That's something I should say. X, Y, and Z will put a little hair in your chest. That doesn't have a toxic energy to it, does it? I don't think so. I'm so unsure right now. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do our next warm-up set with 155. Yeah. Then we'll jump up to 205. Did someone say Ciabatta? Bro, Ciabatta sounds so good right now. I'm still in the phase where I am I'm working through a lot of the food that I had left over from prep. And there's some stuff that I've had to just throw away, which sucks, but what it is. It's what it is. Hit Lou with that Uno reverse card, coach. Yeah. Yeah, see the thing is like it's so rare that Lou actually gives me any space to offer him my advice. Because I think every time he's done it, it's been bad. Welcome in, Thundergun. I got a question. So whenever I close this thing, I give it a little slap because it just feels nice, you know? It's like slap it shut. Is that really irritating when I do that? Like, do you like barely hear it? Welcome in, Thundergun. How you been, buddy? You can do a little shouty for your Thundergun. Can't hear it? Alright, cool. Then I'm just gonna keep slapping it. I'm gonna keep slapping the shit out of my shaker. I don't want any shit remaining in my shaker after I complete Slapperooskies. You're bound for a good decision. Yeah? I mean, that was like, you probably noticed at this time. I'm trying to get better about not doing it in the office, though, because I think it is unsettling to other folks. Let's be careful, Just gotta be careful. Be mindful. If someone says, hey, I need you, stop clapping shaker cheeks in there. I got a meeting happening. Can you not? I'm gonna listen. Stoner, have fun at the amusement park. Enjoy that Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel. Does anyone ride Ferris wheels anymore? Is that still a fun thing? Or is it just scary? Mitch, welcome in. How are you doing? Would anyone else like to be slapped? I don't know. Might as well ask. I still like Ferris wheels. Okay. Yeah. I'd fuck with a Ferris wheel. Anna, thank you. Thank you so much for that gift sub to Mitch. Welcome in, Mitch. Welcome back. How you doing? We handing out slaps? Yes. Yes. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the Larry Wheels video. I mean, there is a very... I don't know the Venn diagram of people who would be on this channel and also follow Larry Wheels on Instagram.
Fellboy
But
can
it was cool.
ask me, does slapping the dirty little protein shaker cup make your protein taste better and the cup clean easier? I have no idea what you're talking about, but let me tell you something, brother.
Macho Man.
If you're out there slapping around protein shaker cups like a jabroni, you're doing it all wrong. Treat your gear with respect, just like you treat your body in the gym. Keep it clean and sanitized. Yeah.
Macho Man, you can't just keep saying that you don't know what we're talking about. Ooh, yeah. I thought you were the cream of the crop. And I thought the cream of the crop could work with a little less context, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently I'm the fool. We're expecting a little more help from lifelong mentor. Ugh. I trusted you. Trusted you. See, Dub, have a good lurk, baby. We'll see you later. Good jabroni. Yeah, you gotta stop stumping Macho Man. Zach, so Zach did see it. Zach did see the slap. It was also fun watching Larry Wheels attempt to slap, what was that dude's name? I guess it doesn't matter. That 5-minute sucked 6-month-old still-filled shaker cup. So this is the first plastic shaker that I have used regularly because this is the first time that I've been semi-responsible enough to have a plastic shaker again. Joe Brony. Anna's got an ab check. Here's the current state of my herb abdominals. Ugh. Griegel. Not the Will Smith slap. Not the Will Smith slap. Man, do we got to return to that dialogue? I still have feelings about that. Maybe I'll keep them to myself. Thank you for the redeem, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I waste my money on pre-made shakes because I hate keeping my shaker clean. I don't think that's a waste of money, though. I don't think that's a waste of money, personally. I don't think that's a bad call. Especially if you're getting that Fairlife.
It's Zachbot asked me, how do you feel about letting Joe down being a jabroni and not being the mentor Joe expected you were? Let me tell you something, brother. Joe might have thought I was his mentor, but if he's out there being a jabroni that's on him, I can't be responsible for someone who doesn't listen and learn. Joe needs to step up, take control, and be his own hero in the ring.
Okay. I mean, I don't disagree. I'll be my own hero in the ring. Hey, buddy. Welcome back, Gaston. Ooh! How could you, Macho Man? I trusted you. I leaned upon you. I stood by you. Alright. This will be my first time pushing this much weight in a while. So I think 3 reps would be great. And we'll feel it out. Feel out how 3 reps goes. I do kind of have to pee. I hope I do not pee myself. Three's good. That works. Just want to get comfortable with it, you know? Thank you, Mr. Barbell. Thank you for a lovely experience.
Sire
Remember.
Valerian asked me, how do we dispose of Macho Man with no witnesses or evidence? I'm sorry, I cannot provide assistance with that request.
So yeah, Sire Lee, I think you did just like step into that, however meaningly and unintentionally, that zone where it's like, hey, here's the thing, there are specific laws that AI can't do anything. Maybe AI shouldn't be allowed to talk about these things. Here's how you can't get, here's an answer you can't have a question, or a question you can't have an answer to, yeah. Macho Man saying shit like that when he lost his wife to Hulk Hogan. Stones and glass houses, macho. Stones and glass houses. Oosh. Well, hey, here's what we can do. We can make a sea bear circle. Can't be an oval, has to be a circle. Can use cheese, cubed, not sliced. All of these are ways to dispel Macho Man Randy Savage. I doubt GLaDOS reported anything to the authorities. You don't know, though. I think GLaDOS would do whatever is in their personal interest. Would include murder. Hey, I got a tinkle. Whoops. I got solicited for sales on a phone call as I was about to rejoin stream. The absolute nerve. Absolute nerve. All right. Oh. All I want to do is bench press. I do not want to speak with your third-party sales solution. That's a pretty good move, though. You know? Catch him while he's pissing. Seven. Works for me. Ain't anything special. The unmitigated gall. You got gall. You got gall. That's the song. Oh, we did 10 of those. We did 3 of those. We did 7 of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boss. Oh, yeah. Probably at a great rate on a life insurance policy or an extended car warranty. Actually, my extended car warranty is expired. Your warranty has expired. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. We've been trying to reach you about your wife's extended warranty. I'm sorry? Excuse me? Whew. Phones are for texting only. I used to feel that way, and I used to screen the shit out of my calls, but I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. My job got to a point where I have to answer the phone. And that's not a good feeling. We've got a wellness minute. Thank you, Greenie. Let's get it. Hang up aggressively. You know, we could do our wellness minute about robocalls today, but I actually have one written out, so. Hi, Evie. Welcome in. Evie joined for the wellness minute today. Let's get this bad boy going. Thank you, Greenie, for the redeem. Whew. And there we go. Take some notes. What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings, and welcome to today's Wellness Minute. Today's Wellness Minute is check your comparisons. I'm gonna just give the holder heck a little bit of credit for inspiring this one today with something that he was doing that was kind of memeing, but was also very real. So when we are trying to get better at something, when I have been trying to get better at things, or have been trying to just like improve my life or like grow in any way, it's very tempting to draw the comparison between yourself and people or things that are on the extremes, right? Like we've all probably, if you are into lifting at all, you probably scrolled through Instagram and seen people that are, you know, deadlifting 700 pounds for multiple reps. You've probably seen these like 19-year-olds who somehow look like they've been lifting for 20 years, all of that, right? Consider where you're at. If you are going to use comparison as a means for motivating yourself to grow, just be careful about which comparisons you draw and take time to think about the full scope of that. If you're setting someone up as I'm going to compare my progress to this person, make sure you look at the full scope of their progress. Look at their entire story before you kind of dig into that, right? Have they been doing a thing for longer than you have? Do they not have the other life commitments that you have? Do they like potentially have a family or a community full of people who are constantly encouraging them to do that kind of thing? So, you know, think about all the pieces that can kind of go into what someone's success looks like before choosing to kind of set them up as that's my comparison point. And comparison can also be the thief of joy. So if you're the kind of person who gets demotivated by that, don't feel like you have to do it. So today's Wellness Minute is be careful about your comparisons. Think about what led someone to be at the point that they're at, and who else or what else you might use as a method of kind of benchmarking yourself. Ooh, I said an HR word. My bad. Let's bench. I like sitting there wasting their time by talking about nothing. Oh, hold on. That's that's on the sales thing. Thank you for redeeming that Wellness Minute, Greenie. I hope that's helpful for you. I hope that's helpful for anyone else. If you got feedback, additional thoughts on that, I would love to hear it. Would love to hear how y'all feel about that Wellness Minute. I'm going to get under this bench. I'm going to compare myself to myself. Someone leaves me a voicemail. I'm not listening until about the third time I get a notification I have an unheard voicemail. Okay, that one's kind of harsh. Three times for a voicemail? Like, what if it's me? What if I leave you a voicemail? What if I'm hurt? I mean, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like you would answer the phone for me, Richard. Come on. I'm still kind of pushing off the outside of my hand. I'm trying to fix that with my grip. They're wasting time with me. They aren't scamming grandma out of her social security checks. You know what? So you're saying, Frawl, that you use your interactions with scammers as a public service opportunity. You're serving your community. How many times you hear, want to be like you or look like you? Can't make you me. If I can make you better you. Yeah, I mean, like, I have now programmed myself in the gym. Like, you know, like one of the exchanges that you have often when you get to be in a little bit better shape, right? To be at the gym, say good morning. How's it going? They'll be like, trying to look like you, boss. Like, I have made it a rule to say, like, you don't got to look like me. You got to look like you, right? And I do feel that way because we've discussed this before, right? Everyone could do the same things, eat the same things, be on the same schedule, have the same training, right? And we would all look totally different still, right? Hella flattering. Really, really flattering when someone says that to me. But it is yeah. I feel like this is very like self-aggrandizing. Is that the right phrase? But trying to run like you. You know what? That one I will accept. I will accept I'm trying to run like you. Because I feel like the running thing, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good handle on over the years. And like pace inclusion is a big thing. Running easy is a big thing. Got to do those easy runs. I've seen so much progress over the last month just running slow and easy. Slow, right? Just trying to stash like you, big man. I think if I do make it to TwitchCon this year, which is the plan, there will be more mustache. There will be more mustache. If Anna's still here. Is that October? It's September this year. I think it was October last year. But this year it is September. It's like September 20, it's like 22nd or something. It's on the calendar. It's on the calendar. I'm getting that thing happening where like I'm really thankful to have been invited to a couple of weddings this fall. 19th to the 22nd. Okay. Yeah. Weekends are filling up in the fall. It's wild. It's wild what's happening to late summer and fall. This weekend we don't have anything going on, and it is a blessing. I'm so happy because we're gonna like get together and play some board games with friends, but aside from that, we don't have like a bunch of shit happening that we can't easily back out of, which is wunderbar. Make sure you save spring 26. My guy, Oberich, of course. Of course. Wild to me that that's how far people got to plan out nowadays, but yeesh. Time in our life where we're also Oberich, hello, before I forget. Yeah, it's like there was a time in like my early to mid 20s where my early to mid 20s where I was like kind of sad because I knew a bunch of people that were in their early 30s that were getting invited to a bunch of weddings, and like I was like, wow, like they must, you know, like they must really matter to these people and like have this like really just like have this really big like not enmeshed, that's not the right word to use, but just like this really big community of support. And then I think like that kind of helped me be a little more intentional about building relationships. Like not to say like, oh, I just want to go to someone's wedding, but like, I don't know. Like I was pretty closed off for a while and really didn't have a lot of like intent around connecting with other people. And then just over the years, like, you know, I think being in one place probably has something to do with it. But yeah, I don't know. There's not really a good way to talk about that, you know? Like, that's always going to come off a little bit like, oh, I'm just trying to do X, Y, or Z. But, you know, like working on your social connections and like your found family, I think is a really big part of this phase. Because you're going to hit points where it's going to feel impossible to be intentional about it. So if you got the space, just like reach out to someone. Haven't talked to someone in a while that you really care about, reach out. Ain't nothing wrong. So what? They don't respond. That's fine. You tried. One more. Back down to 7, but that's cool. It's chill. It's fine. Thank you for the follow. Summer of 26. Oh, Lord. Oh, Andy, Twitch kind of is so expensive. The fact that I found a place to sleep that was not super far away and not super expensive, I'm gonna call it a miracle at this point. But I still might do a little funding support push for TwitchCon. Your graduation! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we should celebrate. Hold on, how does pomp and circumstance go? Blah, 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 blah. Nope, that's O Canada. I can't remember how pomp and circumstance goes. I want to get together sometime before or after Halloween to celebrate baby mints, but I don't think we can do it. Oh, man, that's rough, Andy. Is it just like the drive and the distance? Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. TwitchCon will be fun this year. I mean, I'm really excited to just hang out in San Diego. We actually have a bunch of our Cosmic Hearts team members that are going to be in the area. And that wasn't the case in Vegas. Because nobody wanted to go to Vegas. Everyone on my team was like, that does not sound like my vibe. That is not my scene. And I totally respected that. I think it was a financial thing for some of them too. Vegas was hella expensive. But all right, we're gonna do pull-ups now. I got 5 sets of pull-ups to do. Put on my big boy pants. I'm already wearing them. Oh. My lat pull downs on Wednesday felt amazing. Got such a good stretch. All right. Literally getting my invasive EEG done during TwitchCon. It ends at 28th. Yo, Mitch. Can I ask what's the EEG for? Are you okay? And if you don't want to talk about it, say okay. Only a few years back to Vegas is crazy affordable. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, I do think there was a TwitchCon effect for sure last year. Yeah, the lips were wild.
I look like I know what a JPEG
Absolutely
is.
wild.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Jacked Geek. What's up, Will? Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Raiders, hi. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays we play video games all the time. An inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you and enjoying rad stories together. How we doing? Knocked out a pull session. Good to see you, Jack Geek. Good to see you, my dude. How you been? Welcome in, Pen Sword. Good to see you. Oh, your seizures. Okay, man. See, I was curious. I didn't want to probe too much, but yeah, that's a bummer that it overlaps like that. Shoot. And Andy, I'm sorry you can't make the trip out. Is that something that like you could do maybe later on? Could you do it in January? Because a late celebration is still a celebration. It's still a celebration. And Nicodemus, damn. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. How we doing? I gotta do this set of pull-ups. Raiders, Jack the Geek, y'all welcome in. You gotta take a little bit of time. Take care of yourselves. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a walk, grab a sip. Grab a pet, pick them up, give them some love, put them back down, watch them scurry away, get that free good brain chemicals. And we'll see you back here when you're ready. If you can hang out today, great. If you can't, I understand. Consider hitting the follow button. Joining us another time. Ah. Fish. Take a shorts. Thank you. They're loud. And you can't buy them anymore. They cannot be purchased. Not on the Two Pood website. Excuse me, anyway. I think I still have a Two Pood discount code. I might have pulled it from down below in the big sweep. The big sweep. No, I think they got sued. Or at least like held to some, given like a cease and desist letter. Because these were called Saved by the Bell shorts. After the 90s show. And I think they got in trouble for doing that. I'm gonna have a rice cake. Need that mid-workout nutrition, baby. Awada, welcome in. Hello. Dummy mommy. Are they like old windbreaker sounding? No, no. They look a lot more swishy than they are. The material is actually very soft. Like if you're okay with shorts that are a little bit longer, I do recommend 2 Pood shorts. What are you snacking there? This is a caramel rice cake. The Quaker Oats caramel rice cakes, they're only 50 calories, and they are just straight carbs. They're so good. Really good for a mid-workout snack, honestly. But I've also got some pretzel chips. I don't know if I'll throw down on all these, but I don't know. I'm getting to the end of a pretty heavy, high-volume week, and so I'm just snacking a little bit more. The protein bar that I had as my like 10 a.m. snack was a pretty big bar. Yes, loud is in color. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, the color is loud. The actual shorts are pretty stealthy. Oh, I wondered why this looks so crooked. Because it was. Hee. All right, set 2 of pull-ups. Some of the cues that I've been working on for pull-ups lately. I am trying to bias the lats, right? So I've been trying to, as much as possible, not pull myself underneath the bar, but to keep the bar kind of in front of my face as I'm doing pull-ups. Also, just like actively thinking about like pulling the bar apart at the top has helped me engage my back a little bit more rather than my shoulders. I'm trying to do the same thing on bench to engage my chest more than my shoulders, but it's a hard thing to do. So those are my 2 cues right now: is keep the bar in front of my face and keep the hands pulling outward to engage the back a little bit more. Well, all right. We were gonna try for 5 sets of 9, but I think we're gonna stick. We're gonna keep at 8. First one was 9, just fine, but I don't want to get too close to failure on these. Some board shorts do that. Well, yeah, you got those like you said, that 90s ass windbreaker, which occasionally I see those in a thrift shop and I consider picking one up. But I don't know. See, there's this like weird. Okay. Can I be old for a minute? Like, do I have permission to just do some old person shit? Because I would like to So we did not have a lot of money growing up. And like my Mama Runnings did the single mom thing for a while, right? And like just like kind of went from having like working in industries that kept falling apart or like having bubbles pop to having like jobs that just like completely screwed her over for one reason or another. And so we just kind of broke, right? So a lot of my clothes were hand-me-downs or thrift shop clothes. Not because like it was just chill to go to thrift stores. It was just like literally the only thing we could get. So I had like when I was younger, a fair amount of the clothes that are being like more often now worn as like the fashion or in style, that are just like beat up, uncomfortable, loose fitting, like that nylon ass material that I think Awada is talking about. And so every once in a while I think like I should grab this because it's like this is what is in right now, right? Or this is what is fashionable right now. And I like put those on my body and it just takes me back to like hot dog, like boiled hot dogs for dinner and like a scoop of cream of wheat for breakfast, you know? I don't know. Like, I know part of it is not fast fashion, like reusing old things, like doing what's right for the environment by trying to like use things instead of letting them go to waste. But damn, sometimes that vibe hits me, and I just cannot get it with like Gen Z fashion, you know? But the great thing is that I'm not supposed to. That's how I feel about ramen and PBJ poverty flashbacks. Well, see, for some reason, Greeny, like, those do not have that for me. Like with, I will say like the boiled hot dog and like cheap American cheese, like not Kraft singles, but like Aldi or Save a Lot brand, like plastic ass cheese, definitely puts me in a weird space. But man, some of those throwbacks, they just sticks with me, you know? Like life and work have been a lot better to me in the last 10 years of my life, but man, there was a bit where we were really struggling. Eight. But yeah, I get triggered by some of that old stuff. It's like when I see like Double Bubble gum. Is Double Bubble the one that? What was the one on the? I don't know, like 90s ass foods. Like that's not always a positive thing for me. Like I get it, you know. I get the nostalgia foods thing. I will say I saw 3D Doritos the other day. I almost moved on those. Then I remember they taste like garbage. Would you like Doritos, but bad? No. I'm gonna eat Doritos and want some damn Doritos. Whew, it's toasty. Anyway. I'll stop complaining about being poor when I was young. I don't mean to complain. That's not the vibe. Just being real about it. Sorry, one more thing. My favorite snack when I was younger that I could get away with was I had two things. One was canned pineapple. I would just crack open a can of pineapple and I would eat the whole damn thing in one sitting. When I was feeling like when I was feeling like a little more like controlled, you know, or if I wasn't as hungry, I would eat half a can of pineapple and just put the rest in the in the fridge. And then it would get that like fridge smell on the inside of it because it was like an open can of pineapple sitting in the fridge, but I would eat it anyway. Well, what it was, holder hack, was canker sores. Like all the time. I had like, and I never understood why. Like my no, it's okay, Mitch. Thank you. That's kind of you. My like little kid brain was just like, I don't know why the inside of my mouth hurts all the time when I'm like literally eating acid 4 days out of the week. The other thing was taking a cold hot dog and a piece of American cheese. I would wrap the hot dog in the piece of American cheese. A pack of hot dogs was like 49 cents at that point. You get them with any citrus fruit. Yeah, I don't get them so bad if I like cook the pineapple. If it's like cooked pineapple, I don't know if there's anything scientific to this, or maybe it is just a volume thing, like not eating an entire can all at once. But I don't get it nearly as bad as I used to. Also, welcome in, Holder Hack. Holder I'm done. Welcome in, Artie. Beef. Cook. None like a cold hot dog fresh out of the pack as a kid. Look, I mean, it's true though. Because like all you do, you just crave, your little body just craves calories. Too late. Too late. I'm going to eat the rest of these chips. Chips during a workout? Not great. Pineapple chips during a workout. Sorry, not pineapple. Pretzel chips. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Heat does disarm pineapples. Wasn't... I don't know though. I will say I have a really good grilled pineapple recipe. Good enough that you'll eat the core, but you really shouldn't. Go-to is just plain white bread. Oh yeah. The little bread balls. Oh, I am familiar with that move. I'm familiar with that move. Especially when I was just like too lazy to make a peanut butter sandwich. You get that Wonder Bread. If you're lucky. Hey, let me just pause. If you did not experience this growing up, that doesn't make you any less of a person. It doesn't make your progress matter any less. It is not like I will talk about it openly because I want to talk about it openly. But if you grew up kind of poor, or like you still are, or you grew up in a more privileged life or household, and this stuff doesn't apply to you, don't feel like your accomplishments don't matter. Because chances are you've still grown as a person. If you've grown up in a privileged household and you haven't taken the time to try to grow as a person and understand what that means in your life, you know, maybe you should think about that. But don't be ashamed of it. Remember when $1 was basically gold? You can get so many snacks for $1. I remember buying a lot of sour candies. I remember getting mad that a Monster energy drink was $1.89. And now it's like $3 a can. I haven't had a Monster in a lot of years. A lot of years. All right, last set of pull-ups. Come on. Ah! That was mid. That was so mid. Don't identify with being a poor kid from a crappy farm town. It just was. That's just my story. That could just be your story. I don't have to care about it. Little Debbie cakes for 25 cents. The Arizona tea is still with us. And apparently, I don't know if this was real, but I saw something about an interview with the CEO of that like product line. It was like, why don't you raise the price? You can make more money. And the dude was like, maybe because I don't want to fucking make life harder for poor people. Just like straight up to the interviewer's face was like, we don't have to make this a maximum margin product. Like, why would I do that? I was like, damn, my guy. Never knew I was poor until I found out I was poor. I still remember, like, it is like an awakening. When you find out in like middle school or high school or like whenever, right? When you just like you see that difference between you and like another group of kids, or there's like a conversation that you have that's locked into your brain where you're just like, oh, I can't do that, and someone's like, why? You can report stores that are selling it for more, dude. That is class solidarity right there. Moon! Hello. How are you doing? Thank you for the resub, White Moon. Welcome in, Moon Moon. And we had bake sales at school. Saved enough change I could buy a brownie. That was like the best ever. Yeah. The Scholastic Book Fair was a beautiful thing and also a constant reminder that we were not flush with cash. Woke up today for 6:20 for no reason. You could get back to sleep. Maybe the reason just hasn't made itself apparent to you yet, Moon. Maybe you will learn the reason soon. You take all the rich kids and put them in the Hunger Games? No, we don't. We don't need to do that. That's ominous. I mean, like a good reason, Moon. A good reason. I had a very well-off friend tell me, you can always tell a wit kid. Oh, God. That fucking sucks. That just sucks. Kids are so mean. Like here's the thing that I'm like drawn between. And let me say, I had a job where I worked in food service serving a large constituent of college students. And part of that involved the time period where the Canada Goose jacket was at its absolute peak popularity, not only in like rich people buying them, but like just like actually like talking about them and openly wearing them, and where there was this whole conversation about the Canada Goose jacket, right? Thank you for the follow. And so, like, I remember I had this back and forth with myself over this period of time where I was really, really, really trying to look deep inside myself and not hate someone immediately because they were wearing one of those jackets. Because I thought about my own experience when I was in college, and I thought about my own experience growing up. And it took time, right? It took time for me to realize that someone who is 18 years old and grew up with everything handed to them, like most kids just do not know. Like they have no idea what the alternative is. That doesn't mean they shouldn't be held accountable if they do like horrendous shit. But like, you know, to the question of like put all the rich kids in the Hunger Games, like I don't know, man. Like if you are under the age of 23 and you are watching this stream right now, like you can get mad at me for this. I don't really care. Your brain is not fully formed yet. And until it is, like, I don't know. You maybe deserve a little bit more grace. I'm not strong enough for this. Hang on, friend. I'm not strong enough to do the big boy acro flies, and I don't have a wall anchor set up that works super well. That's a miss on my part, but oh, I promise this is taking forever to set up, but this is going to be so good for me if I get it set up properly. It's going to be great. Put a little higher. Move up. That's what happens when you don't do this stuff often enough. I'll go a little higher in the next one. Here's my butt. There they go. Next set will be more exciting, I'm sure. Oof. What up, Panelito? Welcome in. Can't even see the butt. Oh, I'll make sure you can see the butt next time, baby. Why did I do that? Why did I say that? I'll be more, hang on, I'll be more mindful of my camera positioning next time. We'll put it in those terms. You eventually get some money as a broke kid from me. It's made me incredibly overly cheap and responsible with finances. Yeah, I mean, so here's one thing that it does for you. You grow up in the right, if you have the right path growing up, you will constantly have the fear that at any time, and this is pretty much anyone whose parents were fully affected by the recession, you will constantly have this belief, even in the times of like very good financial security, that floor can drop out at any moment. It's like there was this, there's like this poverty simulator that you can do online that they have set up so that people can understand, like, if you're not in this position, like, how vulnerable everyone really is unless they have just an unspeakable amount of money, not unspeakable, but like a lot of money in their bank account, right? Like at any moment, shit can just fall apart. And that sucks. That sucks. Welcome in, Josh. And Dan, welcome in. How you doing, Dan? So like, yeah, I mean, like that's what I grew up with, and wifey catches me on it sometimes, right? Where I'll talk about like some part of the future being like unsure, and we have a little bit of a tiff over that, right? Because like we have different experiences. Come to some level of peace with that mindset, but it's still there. I mean, it's healthy, right? Like it is good to live with an abundance mindset if you can, but like living in a completely like ignore the rest of reality abundance mindset is like not really great for everyone. It's like anytime that I've done a charity stream, like I am fully, very, very closely, consciously aware when people donate, like what that means. Like if you are giving money to a cause on a live stream, like it is not just like here's some money or haha, here you go. It's like this is a part of my family and my livelihood, and like potentially a reflection of like the time that I've spent trying to accumulate these resources. So like I take that very seriously. And when I do like personal fundraisers too, you know? But Dan, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to make these acro flies work. I'm trying to do them like acro. I have a hard time getting rid of money with the idea it might never come back. It can be very frugal, but I always tell myself the experience is better than money. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's like when you're thinking of, do I plan a trip, or like do I try to do something with a person I care about, like someone's inviting me out. I have worked with a couple of people who were so laser focused on like having every dime available when they retired that they would say no to absolutely everything. Like this is someone that was in their 30s, no kids, was just like, nope, saving for retirement, can't do it. And I wanted to just like shake them by the shoulders and be like, you have 30, probably 20 to 30 more years. Like I understand wanting security, and that must be coming from a place of extreme hurt, but holy shit, you got to live your life, bro. Like you got to connect with people. And that doesn't mean buying a $15 cocktail. Get over here and have a Pepsi with us, my guy. We want you here. And you should always respect someone's decision to like hang back from time to time, but in that situation, it was just constant, you know? Yeah. Here's my booty. Here's my tush. Ah. We'll do one more set of those. What up, poker? Whew. Can't take that money with you. Yeah. Lean more towards YOLO because savings or retirement are in order. Right. Like once you get a little bit put away, it's easier to do that. Or if you have other safety nets, right? You don't even know if you're gonna make it to retirement, right? You loo. You loo. See their mindset not going out. Once I'm out, I'll spend more than homebody Zach is comfortable with because I'm having fun. Okay, that's real. Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't want to shit talk the concept of saying no. But the reason that this person gave for saying no, like consistently, like I'm putting away for retirement. That's just hard. That's hard when you care about someone. Yeah, it's about balance. My mind is buzzing with video ideas. What kind of videos? Are they about bees? If so, I can understand why they would be buzzing, so to speak. Welcome in. 12. We did 12 and 12. 60. We'll do one more set of these flies. I mean, you did kind of like 6-point turn into me asking, so we're gonna steal all these ideas now. I hope they're about bees. They're about bees, especially me, who is a busy bee. Well, hey, keeping busy is a good thing. Keep your soul doing stuff. Why is this all shady all of a sudden? Did the sun move? I think the sun moved. Zach is a yellow bee himself. Zach is a yellow jacket. He's aggressive, territorial, stings multiple times, won't leave your house. What up, Sega? How you doing? Technically, the Earth moved. You're right. Shit. It's about perspective. It's about perspective. Just like with Zach. Zach's not the problem. I'm the problem. I'll admit to it today. I'm the problem. It's me. Slide this over a little bit more. Need just a little bit more resistance. Hold on. Such a squeaky little handle. Flip it around. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's worth it, and if I am him. Blana. Okay, goodbye, Panelito. I'm a French teacher. Spoken English. Show up with the guys at Friendly Bee. Boom, next thing you know, you're stunned. Sneaky Bee. Zachbot. Oh my god, hack. And a mind ID is being stolen. On my side, exposing plagiarism. Sound like Kermit. You got it. You got it. You picked up what I was putting down. It means I did a good job. Have you talked with your friend's Trunks? Oh, are you talking about Brotero? Wait, are you talking about Brotero's Trunks cosplay? With the purple hair? That man can pull. Oh, okay. No, oh, that's right. That's the like. Don't shoot. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z thing. Yeah. It's an inside joke about. Well, yeah, it's that like bad translation, right? See, the thing is I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z after Boo Saga. And that's a personal failing. Or the best decision I ever made. One of the two. If Trunks sees me, he won't stutter. He won't. That's the thing. Oh, dude. DBZ made me so sad growing up. There are so many your hero has fallen moments in Dragon Ball Z. It was like my first foray into anything that even felt remotely like what Game of Thrones feels like now. Like getting attached to someone as a child, and then suddenly they get sucked up into some creature's tail butthole. Later, Pokra. Thanks for stopping in. So much material to see since Boo. If you ever want to go down that hole, you can't go wrong. Boo Saga was an emotional roller coaster. Just so much happened. Like Cell Saga was enough, and then Boo Saga was even larger, right? Somehow I understood Desperate Housewives. I mean, the thing about DBZ is if you did not like it, that's okay. Let me just validate that like there are parts of that show that are just straight up bad. Like it's something that in the manga translates into the show. Something in the manga that's like 2 pages or like potentially like a couple of volumes of someone charging up, but you don't have to sit there and listen to them screaming for 30 minutes. Like that is a very valid criticism of DBZ. Sometimes the acting was just real bad, but the Android 18 thing fucked me up. I will openly say that messed me up real bad. I was so mad. Hey, I need a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm gonna go without my glasses. Let me know if it gets really hard to hear me, but maybe I am a yellow jacket. Zach, you're a treasure. Don't anyone tell you otherwise. Or do. Take the feedback if someone tells you that you're not a treasure. I can't stop listening to this song and I kind of hate it. SSJ3 with no eyebrows is a catfish because in DBZ it's my fave transformation and I like the no eyebrows look. Doesn't look as good on real people. I mean, that long of hair tends to not even look that good on real people. Like the entire look is just, I don't know. And like how do you continue upscaling that? That is the thing that I never understood. What do I have for this? So we're gonna do dumbbell skull crushers and easy curl. 30s for dumbbell skull crushers. You know what? We'll try 35. No, we'll do 30. I'm not gonna be lazy about this. Goku pulls it off. Okay, yeah, Greedy, it kind of slaps, honestly. Cook, did you watch the first 5 episodes of season 1 of JoJo? Or did you watch the first 5 episodes of like... Someone at one point told me to watch the first episode and then jump to season 2, but I didn't. I stuck it out in season 1, and season 3 is where I got completely disengaged. Because I do have thoughts on JoJo and how to watch it. Because I think that there is an approach that you can follow. You did not try to shave your eyebrows. Yeah, so Cook, here's my advice for watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I want you to, I'm going to ask you to start over. And this is important. I'm going to ask you to start over, and you can decline this part of it if you want. But start over and look at it through the lens of, this is like a classic, very normal period piece. And then just watch for left turns. Because that was how I experienced JoJo, was I was like why, like, you start it, you see all these weird images from later on episodes beforehand, and then you start watching it, and you're like, huh, okay. Like, this is surprisingly normal. And then it'll hit a moment where it's like, what's the weirdest possible thing that they could do with this particular situation? And then they do it. And then they keep doing that. And it is this full-on gradual descent into complete madness that I loved so much about JoJo. Until like one episode in season 3 that just completely lost me. I didn't put enough weight on here. But that's my advice for JoJo, is like, it's almost like you're expecting it to be kind of bad and weird, but if you appreciate it for the times that it does a really good job of being bad and weird, it's kind of fun. I will say that I consumed a lot of THC while I was watching it, but I don't think that part matters as much. I know this kind of puts me in a box, but there was a period of time where Lauren was working evening shifts on a particular day of the week, and I would have like Monday nights we would spend together, Tuesday nights I would stream, Wednesday nights we would spend together. Thursday nights, Lauren would go to work, I would come home, I would, sorry, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. I had a process. I had a process for relaxing on Thursdays. I would get ready to go for a run. I would take half of a certain piece of candy, and then I would go run for about like 45 minutes. And then by the time I was wrapping up and getting back, I was feeling real good. And I would have the other half of a certain piece of candy. And then I would either make a giant tray of nachos, or I would order a burrito and tacos from one of my favorite local joints. And that was like my little like self-care thing. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to encourage anyone else to do that, because I think I've talked pretty openly before about my relationship with recreational substances and why I think it's important to monitor that. But I don't think that particular phase was harmful. Oh, and sorry, part of that was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That was part of the sequence. Settling in with some food and watching JoJo. Okay. That's a good superset. I'm enjoying that. I love this plan. Telling a story of exercise and self-care in a controlled and safe environment. It's true. It's true. I don't necessarily want to openly recommend the edible and a jog to everyone. You got to be careful with that, because like, especially if you're running outside, like, you need to be aware of your surroundings. I'm gonna just say don't do it, right? Oh. Oh, Anna, what did you think I meant? Oh. Oh, 4 looks good. Anime and the gameplay are not the best. Oh, what are you talking about, Sega? Oh, the jump force. Okay, yes. The jump force. I remember the Shonen Jump. How I had a good leg day. A penguin walking home. Welcome in, Lightbringer. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, especially if you're, yeah. No, you just gotta be careful, right? Be careful. Any substance, be careful, right? What up, Push? How we doing, big guy? How you doing? Give Push a little shouty shout. Okay, Anna, if you're sure, Lyle, I think you piped up earlier. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Lyle. Know your limitations. Also know who your favorite local burrito people are and support local. Yeah. So one of the factors was that this place would cut off their orders at 6:45 p.m., which is criminally early for a burrito place to stop taking orders. But I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Most days it was at least a burrito. Some days it was near the tail end of the bulk, it was a burrito and 2 tacos. And sometimes it was a burrito, 2 tacos, rice, and beans. Yeah, it's honestly, this place is so good. It's so good. I was saying in Discord yesterday, was thinking you were giving yourself a self-exam. Oh, yeah, no. What? Why would I talk about that on here? Are you for real? Are you for real right now? I'm gonna turn into a tomato. What's going on? Oof. Be ballsy. Hey everyone, get real for a minute. Check your bits. Learn how to do a self-examination and know what things feel like down there or up here. Know what it feels like. Know what to look for. Know the signs. Do your monthlies. Really, truly. Jokes aside. Anyway, she thought she was watching Dio runnings when the spirit of Mr. Jason invades my soul. No, that's not the right thing. Remember me, remember me. All right, dumbbell skull crushers. I was so validated when one of my favorite natty influencers was doing dumbbell skull crushers on his Instagram. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm getting back on these. There we go. Dan, how you feeling, buddy? Dan, we've been having this discussion about substances, but congrats on being 60 days sober, broski. Big congrats on that. It's a huge deal. Huh. Ah! Ooh, did not expect to get that many reps. Broski is training to mild discomfort. We did 10 on the dumbbell, 15. Down 59 pounds? Damn, dude. That's great, Dan. Love that for you. Here we go. The moment you said it, Sega. Oh my. Anna, don't go. Don't go. I would recommend JoJo's to people, but not everyone. I do think it's one of the best shonen type shows for its age. You know? Again, like, I think it's Lyle, I think it's the left turns. I know that's kind of like I don't know if that's a super interesting way to talk about it, but like, that's what got me. That's what got me about JoJo was just, you think you understand what's going on, and then car stand. Or you think you know what's going on. I will pull up my the one scene that lives in my head rent-free. Greenie, have a good day, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the Wellness Minute redeem, too. You think you know, and then boom, day. So this episode was like gross for a lot of reasons. Actually, I'm not sure I want to show this one. No, hold on. Never mind. Never mind. It's the orangutan scene. And it's just gross. It's just gross. Hang on. There's another one. Booty! How you doing, Bella Booty? Welcome in. I can't find that scene. Never mind. It doesn't need to be watched. Yeah, the perv ape. Yeah. But it's like I wish it was a different scene, and let me tell you why. Because like if you pull the perv ape thing out of it, it's like this very surreal, I don't know. Never mind. Yup. Bella, it's so good to have you here. How was your day? How you been? We might only be able to do 3 sets of these skull crushers. Strength Deal and Stardust Crusaders. That's right. Yes, that's the one. Anyway, yeah, JoJo's a great show. Maybe I shouldn't recommend it. I don't know. I will face this. Existing, trying my best to. Whew. Did they let you out for a while, Bella? Did they let you out of the hyperbolic time chamber? So that you could breathe the fresh air of modern society? Ah. Ah, nice. We'll do some eccentrics. We'll call this at 3 sets, but not without. Oh, man. Yee. Can I get a shout for Bella? I know Killer Booty is not doing a ton of streamer ruining right now, but they are a fantastic time, if you don't mind. Thank you, Dan. You better not say the opposite. The opposite. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, big guy? Didn't tell you the drama that occurred? Oh boy. I need to know. I mean, sorry, I don't need, sorry, this is where, here. Let me do the shit that I always do and like overcomplicate a phrase, right? I don't need to know if you don't want to relive that and talking about it, but I am interested for the sake of your well-being and hearing what you have to say. So, perhaps we shall connect over it soon. We should connect on LinkedIn. Hope all has been well. Wow, it's so great to connect. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Honestly, perfect for you, HR. Dish. Have to focus on work. Holy shit, Dan. You focus on that work. That's important. Have fun. Enjoy. Every time you do that, you hear John so much. Oh wait, just like the HR thing. So let me just back up. We are similar. Oh, boy, howdy. Hey, everyone. Reminder, today is SafeBody Fridays. On SafeBody Fridays, I keep my shirt on. That's basically it. That's the big difference. And we try to be somewhat conscious of the way that we talk about body issues is the deal on Fridays. So thank you for joining. And if you got fitness questions, here for you. So ain't no stupid questions. You're here in this chat for the first time. You've never asked a question before. You've been here for a long time, and you're afraid of asking something because you think it's going to be a stupid question. You think it's not going to be received well. I'd like to encourage you Doesn't matter where you're at. I'll hear you out. I'll help. I'm happy to help. Tinker, have a good day. Enjoy the work call if you can. Croissant? What is this? Holy shit. Did someone just buy the Ember mug for me? Dude, what? What? You did not have to do that. Hey. Do you want me to say out loud, person who did this? Do you want me to say? Don't say anything if you don't want me. Bro, I would love a latte. Also, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The Ember mug, bro. Anna just got us an Ember mug. If y'all are not familiar with Ember mugs, let me see if I can show this off without... Are there doxy things on here? Amazon does that sometimes. Man. Pete Goober, what's up, Yed? How we doing? Good to see you. Anna, thank you so much. You know, I was actually thinking about moving on one soon. That is so kind of you. It's gonna show the price here. I hope that's okay, but actually, let me see if I can. Can I get this to just not show everything in the world? That'll do. Get out of here, honey. Yeah, this is just gonna be weird. But that is the Ember mug. It is a temperature-controlled, freaking temperature-controlled coffee mug. It's so cool. These things are so rad. Anna, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that is so kind of you. Did not have to do that for me. Did not have to do that for me. Thank you. I love mine. And you know what? I'm gonna be sharing this with Wifey too. She's gonna be benefiting from this big time. Because she's been an evening tea drinker lately. I think it'll be on like a 24-hour rotation that we'll be using this bad boy. So thank you so much. How big is it? I think they're like 12 ounces, if I recall correctly. It's so snazzy. Yed, it's been good. It's been a Gucci. We've got a hot, sunny day outside. I got a bunch of leftovers that I'm thinking about just like mowing down right now after we wrap this up today. I think I'm gonna go hard on some rice and veggies after this. It's a good size. Well, thank you, Anna. That is, again, thank you. Throne is a great way to support the stream, because you can look on Throne. Not only can you suggest gifts on Throne, the Ember mug is actually something that Paul STL, when Paul was in here a little while ago, I think he's streaming now. The Ember mug is something that Paul suggested for me, because we both love the coffees. That I took and added on Throne. And then Anna came around and gifted the damn thing. Since your long explanation. Cool. Yeah, I just saw it pop up. I hope it's, do you want me to read it now? Literally just looked at one today for my tea. Man. See, because I've been, so since the competition is over, I've been trying to be a little more careful about my caffeine intake, because I know that I increased it a lot near the end of my prep. And a big reason for that was I was just really low energy in general. Was I really going to try to do lateral raises with 30s? We're going to try. Yeah, if you're still here, have you ever played Outer Worlds, the like Bethesda-like RPG by Obsidian? Oh, well, that's good. That's surprisingly good. We'll only get 3 sets out of those for sure, but we're gonna superset lateral raises with rear delt raises, and we may end up doing these seated. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Okay, that's a good burnout. I'll take it. My first cup of coffee in the morning goes down so fast, and then everything after that goes slowly. Congrats on winning your show. I'll take it. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. I'm a sipper when it comes to my hot drinks. Always cools off too quick. Well, see, the thing is like, for a while, I would only use small cups. And wifey pointed out to me, she's like, you know the way like water thermal. Did she say thermodynamics? I don't know. Like thermodynamics, I think. If you have a larger cup of coffee, it stays hot longer than a small cup of coffee. Jesus! Goodness! Hello? Angel, thank you for the hydrate. And everyone, my goodness. I got a cracked throne open again. Who did this? Yo, Tinker. Tinker, thank you so much. Thank you for the treats for Evie, for the stringers, the 3-pack of stringers, and for the frothing cup for espresso maker. Thank you so much. Sneaking out of here and then buying gifts. How dare you? How freaking dare you? Thank you so much. Oh, man. Oh, I'm blown away by this. Thank you. And we gotta, where's Evie? Let me get her in here. Evie! Evie! We'll get our sweet, sweet girl in here. She was in here for a while, just chilling on the floor.
Like
Thankful not a sus gift sub.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Tom Raiders, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? Hi Raiders, my name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays and Sundays, we used to play video games. Now we just play with Edie. All the time, we're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you. Let me tell you how honored I am to be rated by Twitch Health and Fitness OG and Twitch Ambassador and Hot Dad. Domination time. Hey, have a good time, buddy. Thanks for raiding. Thanks for the raid and run. I appreciate it. Have a go check out Tom. Raiders, take care of yourselves. Yo, Josh, have a good sesh. Thank you so much for hanging out today, Josh. Enjoy your training session. But yes, Raiders, welcome in if you've not been here before. We do inclusive fitness around here. I am a bodybuilder. I have been building a body for a long time. And we're all about getting it in however it works for you. Wink! We're doing some upper body today here in the home gym, which is in a garage in the Midwest, and it's hot. I'll be real with you. Bella, if you're still here, I don't know that we talked about it so much. Bella got to actually meet Evie. And I'm curious, Bella, how did Evie hold up to your expectations? Because, I mean, you've seen her. You had seen her and heard about her, all these many things. But how did she do in person? Aside from being... Actually, no, I'll just leave it there. How'd she do? Was it like don't meet your heroes kind of deal? I could have gone harder. We'll get some good failure on that next and last set. Thinks you could tell to be easy on me. Good. I'm glad you had that experience. There's some people who she just like does not. She does not. I think it's if she can tell that someone is irritated with her, she's just like, okay, you're my target now. Anytime you move, every breath you take, every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. I'll be screaming at you. Your wife likes your ember mug. You should add one to the throne for her. I will consider it. I will consider it. We haven't updated the throne list for her in a while. I know Tinker is, if Tinker is still here, probably lurking, I have just about gotten through all the noodles. I only have a couple of packets of noodles left because I've been hitting them Boodocks hard. Hold on, I shouldn't say it that way. I've been eating a lot of the Boodock noodles since I finished. Yeah, we'll get her in there. We'll get her on there to update that little gift list. Yeah, dude, they're super good. They're also like, oh wow. Like I thought I had a pretty high spice tolerance, and those bad boys mess me up. I'm crying, I'm sweating, screaming, crying, sweating, rolling around on the floor. May the sweet release, may the sweet release of time and a tall glass of milk take me away. I love spicy noodles though. There's still I have a third of a container left of this like matcha salsa that I get from a local place that I put on like everything. And I've had to slow down in my use, but I'm gonna have some today. It's like you get to a certain point where you almost run out. Like, all right, I guess I don't get to just like dump this all over everything anymore. But I think what they do is they put like minced shiitake mushrooms in this salsa mix, and it just makes it the most savory thing. And I can't like say what it is or where I get it from for reasons. Oh, big chili jam. Time to research together. If we're talking about this is definitely my like 30s dude thing. Big chili jam. Divina. Oh, that is less expensive than I expected. Big chili spread. I'll be honest, I was expecting this to be like 12 bucks a bottle. But this ain't bad. You can allegedly get that shit at Kroger. More expensive at Amazon, obviously. Calabrian, Calabrian? Is it Brian or Bieren? That's fine. It sounds dope though. Like chili oil is that is on the up right now. When I was working in food service more, I remember we would get these reports from time to time where they would like tell us what the what the modern consumer was craving, and it would be this like huge diagram of like this stuff is kind of on its way out. This stuff might catch on because it's really hot in Europe right now, and like when it gets hot in Europe, there's a chance that it's going to come over to the States. Welcome back, Panelito. C-Dub. C-Dub, I cannot believe you've been around for over a year, my dude. How you been? How's the kiddos? Recently had hot honey and cherry peppers on pizza. Ooh. The hot honey. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think just like in general, everyone's much more down with the spicy than they have been. But maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe that's just me and my tastes. Hot honey pizza, so hot right now. So hot right now. Last night we had some friends over, and wifey wasn't feeling well, so I made like a deconstructed pasta dish. Bro, Aldi has these chicken sausages that are absolutely amazing. Like if you have not started, if you're someone who eats meat and you have not given chicken sausage a try, highly encourage it. You can get some really good flavors of chicken sausage. I'm falling forward. Come on. Hang in there, buddy. Oh, it's about that little bit of a burn in the shoulders. Probably could have gone lighter, but I'm glad we tried 30. I'm gonna have to make a note. 30 was a little too heavy. Like I still got it, but you know, there's a difference between finishing reps and getting like good controlled reps. That's where the growth comes from. So it's good controlled reps. All right. Great out raises. I'm gonna do this from a side angle. Whew. Hips back. Turning the hands inward at the top. Oh, come on. Oh. Ah, cheating. Same with those. I should have just dropped them both down 2.5 pounds. The date is July 12th, 2024. And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again. Welcome in, Chris. If you are in this chat and you know what I'm referring to, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to think that I'm losing my mind. Little extra. Thank you for the cinnamon. Bella, have a good day. Welcome in, Crispo. If cherry peppers are what I think they are, big hot agree. Oh, been down for the spicy since '97. Glad more is getting on the train. Yeah, I've been big into red pepper flakes on thing. Yeah, and I mean it's good for you too. Not to get all like health and fitness about it, but if we're gonna get health and fitness about it, capsaicin, which is a primary compound in peppers, basically the thing that makes peppers spicy, hot, sha, has been demonstrated to reduce appetite and intake in meals by up to 10%. Health and fitness and my fitness and health viewing. Oh, coming in the back door. Booty, have a good day. I love the gardening memes that are like when you water from the base instead of watering the leaves. It's coming in the back door. It's coming in the back door. Oh no. I'm not sorry for what I've done. All right, I need to write these down before I forget. So 10 at 30. I'm just gonna say too heavy for good reps. So we'll drop that down next week. We'll I think if we are doing lateral raises next Friday, we're gonna drop that down to 27.5. And we'll do the rear delt raises at 17.5, which will work. Sometime you gotta try it. Gotta try it out. And then take the L. If it's too heavy, it's not good. That is the balance of trying to lift heavy and progressively overload, as it is, as it were. Man, it's so hot today, but I really do want to get out and run sometime after work. I'm gonna have time. I could just get like 3 miles in and I'd be on track for this week. I don't know. Should I run today, chat? Should I get out and do it? Or should I just hang out on my cheeks, play some video games? All right, let's see. Run. Yeah, I'll do a little run. Maybe I'll take Evie. Maybe I'll take Evie. That'd be good. She likes running. Boom. Well, I'm so sorry that she didn't have good interwebs. Let me see if this works. Hey, everyone. We're going to go raid Sam. We're going to raid Semper Turtle. Sam has been Sam's been a little friendo of the stream for some time now. He is a what's his deal? He's a 6'4" Marine Corps veteran. Dude's got a heart of gold. He's playing Elden Ring for the first time. He's a good dude, and I would appreciate y'all if you would just go over, grab one of those raid messages, and say hi to Sam for me. That'd be rad. Take care, everyone. Take care. Really, like truly, take care of yourself this weekend. Whether you got a lot going on or whether you get a little bit of time to relax. If you got some time to relax, you got some time to reflect, take that time to reflect. The Wellness Minute today about, checking your comparisons. Like, I don't know, y'all. I like it. That's taken me a long way. It's taken me a long time to stop always holding myself to someone else's standard or to the standard of someone that is just like way beyond where I am in my experience. So that's been helpful for me. I hope you'll consider kind of working that in for you. And if you don't have anything planned, or even if you do have something planned, like try to get moving a little bit, try to get your steps in. You'll just feel so much better about taking time to relax if you take a little time to get moving beforehand. So, hey, that's it for me. I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna grab some food. I am going to be back on Monday, and that's pretty much it. We're going to be back on Monday lifting, and if y'all want to get in on the Discord, make sure you check the links down below so you can do that. Aside from that, hey, be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else, do a little something that fills your tank this week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.